What is going on, everybody? Double O Face here, coming at you with another game of Modern Warfare 3. This is part of my I Want to Be a Super Tryhard series, so you're gonna see me kind of being a beast. And this game's kind of funny because I was playing with Judge Kitty and Russo, and Panic Knife. He's like, "Oh, whoa, you have 30 kills already," and I'm like, "What?" And then I died a whole bunch after that. So that's where you kind of see me like lose my touch. But I want to talk about the Black Ops 2 multiplayer trailer. I know that these videos kind of like this are a dime a dozen, and you know, you throw a rock, you'll hit about 20 other commentators who are talking about this. But and there's sirens going on everywhere back here. But I kind of want to look at it a little bit differently than other commentators. Is I'm not gonna like analyze it frame by frame and try to pretend like I know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna first express some likes and things that I'm afraid of. Now, first off, if you guys did not catch this, a lot of people didn't. Because I follow Only Use Me Blade on Twitter, I saw this during the multiplayer preview. About a minute 29 to a minute 30, like in between those 2 seconds. It's really hard to catch. It shows a loadout, and the name of the character is Mostly Use My Blade, which is really funny because it's kind of like paying homage to Only Use Me Blade. David Vonderhaar is very humorous like that, so it's kind of funny. If you guys didn't see that, now you know that that's something in there, which is hilarious. It did show him running with a knife, which is pretty cool because I do like the ballistic knives. Even if they don't use the ballistic knife, just running around with a knife would be cool, or having to pull out your knife to knife with it is something that they've discussed in the past. So, you know, that would be interesting to see. The tomahawks, oh man, don't they look just like legit badass tomahawks? It's like got the hollowing, oh, whoa, he throws it into his face. Yes, I'm excited for tomahawks. I'm hoping the physics for them will stay kind of the same because I love the tomahawks in Black Ops. They could bounce off of things. It's not like in Modern Warfare 3, you're this like ridiculous super soldier who can throw a knife into a solid concrete wall. I mean, come on, really? So those were some really funny things. I mean, that's hilarious. I mean, he knows these commentators enough, you know. They basically, you know, what we do is make the game more popular. Without, you know, commentators on YouTube, people might not enjoy the game as much. They don't know how to play or do things. You know, some people will pull ahead. Like, you know, T-Mart has all these tip videos. Imagine him being a player and no one else knowing the tips that he knows besides his friends that he tells them. So that's kind of interesting. Now, something that I'm a little concerned about is during one of the scenes, you see the guy's walking ADS, and it's almost like a UAV or a motion sensor. It scans by, but as it scans by, if there's someone in front of you, you can see their body, even through a building. Through smoke isn't an issue. I don't care about that. But through a building, my fear is, I feared the same thing with Stalker in Modern Warfare 3. I feared that people would just be walking around ADS, and you know, the truth of the matter is people still walk ADS everywhere they go, and with that, it's just going to give them an advantage on you. They know that you're going to run around a corner. It's almost like you're going to have to move sporadically just to avoid that. But at the same time, you don't know whether that's going to be a real useful perk. And if you guys recognize this clip, it's from my little beatbox thing. The other concern was that that Guardian suppressor, whatever. When he gets the kill, it says Guardian suppress assist, something like that. That's something else that can be abused. You set it up in an area where if someone runs out, they're gonna get slowed down by it. You just lay down next to it, aiming ADS. Put yourself in a little bit of a corner. No one can get behind you. Everyone has to walk through that Guardian thing. I mean, that could be a huge pain in the ass. I mean, really, as soon as you walk out, you get slowed down, you're not sure exactly what's happening, and then you get shot. I mean, I'm not going to pretend like I know how these things work, but I mean, that's just a fear. I mean, everyone fears campers. They ruin the game. But, so, that's something else I was thinking about. And, it's kind of cool that it's going a little bit futuristic. If you guys haven't played, Blacklight Retribution, it's a free game off of Steam, really fun. It kind of has the same feel to it. I mean, the riot shields that you can put down, which is kind of interesting. Infinity Trey are taking the riot shield and changing it up to something really cool. But that plus the ARV, I can't remember. I didn't really pay attention to the trailer that much. I wanted to give kind of a loose commentary over it, but you can call down robots and that you can control them in Blacklight Retribution. So I kind of see some similarities in there, but that game is really fun. And as long as people don't abuse certain things, I think this could be probably one of the best, and that might just seem like it's one of the best because it is coming off personally my least favorite COD that I've ever experienced. I mean, for the most part, Modern Warfare 3 is really fun, but people do ruin the game using those exploitations that Infinity Ward was unable to fix. But anyway, that's my quickie little analysis of the Black Ops 2 trailer. Hopefully you learned something that you didn't know, or I brought up some concerns you didn't know. Anyway, I know you guys are tired of hearing about this, but I'll catch you later. All right.